Hey friends, welcome back to Book Insights. Last time, we covered the basics of The Infinite Game by Simon Sinek, but you're right, it deserves way more depth for a proper 5-minute deep dive. Today, we're expanding it with richer details, real-world examples from the book, and more practical takeaways so you can really feel the power of this mindset. Let's get into it. Simon Sinek builds on philosopher James Carse's 1986 book, Finite and Infinite Games. It's the foundational framework for everything we're discussing today. Finite games have clear rules, agreed-upon players, fixed beginnings and endings, and one goal: to win. Think soccer, chess, or even a sales quarter. There's a score, a trophy, and a loser. Infinite games? Players are known and unknown. New ones can enter anytime. Rules can shift. There's no finish line. The sole objective is to keep playing as long as possible, to perpetuate the game. Business, politics, education, even parenting or personal growth. These are infinite games. There's no such thing as winning at being a parent. The big problem Sinek highlights? Too many leaders play these infinite games with a finite mindset. They chase winning, beating competitors, or hitting quarterly numbers. This leads to short-termism, ethical fading, where people justify bad behavior to win, layoffs for stock bumps, and eventual collapse. Companies like Nokia or Kodak fixated on finite victories and lost the ability to stay in the game. The goal isn't to beat everyone, it's to build something resilient that outlives you, serving employees, customers, communities, and the next generation. To thrive, you must adopt an infinite mindset through 5 interconnected practices. Let's break them down in detail. First, advance a just cause. This is a specific, inspiring vision of a future world that doesn't yet exist, one so compelling people sacrifice to help build it. It must be inclusive, service-oriented, resilient to setbacks, and idealistic, bold and ultimately unachievable, so the journey never ends. Apple's cause isn't sell computers, it's empowering creative individuals. Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream was a just cause that outlived him. Without this, decisions become reactive and fragile. Second, build trusting teams. Infinite games demand cooperation over competition inside the organization. Create a circle of safety where people feel psychologically safe to take risks. Sinek contrasts military units, where trust is high, with toxic cultures where blame rules. Trust comes from leaders who prioritize people over numbers, sharing credit and owning mistakes. Costco's model, fair wages, treating employees like family, builds loyalty that competitors can't copy overnight. It's a long-term play for a trusting team. Third, study your worthy rivals. Don't demonize competitors. See them as worthy rivals who reveal your weaknesses and push improvement. A worthy rival is better than you in some areas. Apple viewed Microsoft this way in the 90s, not to destroy them, but to learn from their enterprise strength. This turns rivalry into fuel for self-betterment, not destruction. Fourth, prepare for existential flexibility. Sometimes, to keep playing, you must make radical, painful pivots that disrupt your current success when it no longer serves the just cause. CVS Health stopped selling cigarettes in 2014, losing $2 billion short-term, but aligning with their health mission. Netflix shifted from DVDs to streaming. These bold moves require vision. Fifth, demonstrate the courage to lead. This ties everything together. Infinite leadership means resisting pressure for short-term gains and saying no to unethical shortcuts. Leaders like Howard Schultz at Starbucks or Yvon Chouinard at Patagonia show this courage. It creates enduring organizations that prioritize the cause over personal ego. These practices reinforce each other in a loop. A just cause inspires trust. Trust enables flexibility. Rivals sharpen focus. Courage sustains it all. It's a continuous cycle. Key lessons for you. Short-term wins often plant seeds of long-term failure. Prioritize endurance, loyalty, and innovation over quarterly victory. You're competing against yesterday's version of yourself. Purpose attracts talent and customers in ways profit alone never can. A strong just cause builds resilience through tough times, keeping everyone focused on the bigger picture. Trust isn't soft, it's the hardest earned advantage. Safe teams innovate faster and turnover less. It's the engine that powers an infinite organization. Change isn't the enemy. Existential flexibility is how legends stay relevant. And courageous leadership isn't loud, it's consistent, principled, and future-focused. It leaves a legacy. In the end, Sinek reminds us, life is finite, but the games we play, business, society, humanity, are infinite. Play to keep contributing, to hand off something better. That's fulfillment, not just victory. There we go, a full deep dive on The Infinite Game. If this sparked something, pick up the book. Drop in the comments, what's one practice you'll focus on first? Like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Keep playing The Infinite Game. See you next time.